Welcome back to another episode of Sisko and Mike. This is Sisko.
And this is Mike.
And today we have a special guest. She actually should have been our first guest, but our sound guy had some sound issues and camera issues. But
I was your first guest.
you were, well, yeah, you're supposed to be our first official
kidding.
live guest,
Yeah.
I should say. But today we have Keyla Monterroso Mejia. Some of you guys know her from Curb Your Enthusiasm and from Disney Plus's Fangs. Keyla, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you
Welcome.
for having me again.
Thanks for coming by and doing this all over again.
It was
Yeah.
fun. I think that podcast was like the funniest interview I've ever. Like, was that an interview? I don't know. I felt like we were talking.
It was like an interview, huh?
Yeah.
It felt like an interview.
But it
Hopefully we don't do interviews today.
Well,
No. It was a
Mike
lot
had
of fun.
21 questions for you.
Well, I just wanted to make sure we promoted her because she's very funny. If you haven't seen her on Curb Your Enthusiasm, guys, watch that shit. Maria Sofia. I didn't even know Curb Your Enthusiasm existed. I mean, I didn't knew it existed. I just never knew what it was about. And
Yeah.
Larry David, fucking funny.
And one of the craziest things is it's improvised. So the work that you do on there, it's hilarious.
It's all improvised. So for them not to, I'm pretty sure they do retakes, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. But still, like some people hold their composure. Like Will Ferrell, I think Will Ferrell is one of the most, I know he's not on the show, but I'm saying
I know, he's
improvise wise, he's one of the best improvisers and he could hold his composure. So if you're able to do a show like that, that's fucking awesome. But welcome back.
Thank you.
Hopefully
Thank you.
the sound guy doesn't fuck it up again.
Oh yeah.
And so anyways, last time you were here, you told us that you were going to Louisiana because you had some projects that you were working on, right?
Yeah.
The Estate.
Oh shoot.
I still remember, yeah. The movie, The
Did
Estate.
it finish shooting already?
Yeah, we finished shooting.
Cool.
We wrapped. Feels like a while ago. It was like maybe a month ago, longer, I think. It was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. It was the first time that I ever traveled on somebody else's dime. Like a production company paid for everything.
That's the best, right?
Yeah, it was really cool.
You're like, let me get the steak.
Yeah.
Let me get the shrimp. Yeah.
I was in business class. I was like,
Oh.
damn.
Business class, they're calling up business class, you can now abort.
I move over.
She's going to the front of the line, right?
No, I low-key really had a place, but it was fun. It was a good experience, and it was really interesting being there by myself and then being there for work.
Mm-hmm.
And then like when people ask you, oh, what are you doing? Like, me da vergüenza to say that I'm an actress. I was like, oh, I was visiting.
Really? Is that what you said?
Really? Why? Why would you be embarrassed to say you're an actress?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what people think when I tell them. Well, because when I used to work at the barbershop, people would be so mean. Like when I would say, oh, I'm an actress. So I stopped telling them that I was an actress. And I just said, oh, I'm going to school for communications. And so, I went to Mount SAG and everything. But since then, I never told
Have you gone back to the barbershop and said, hey, bitches, I'm back? No?
Or it's probably the stigma. You know how like they have this thing about working actors and things like that. So
that's what I went. So I was like, I'm gonna be quiet.
So they're like, okay, so where else do you wait? Where do you go? Where do you wait tables?
Oh yeah.
or bartending.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Where do you bartend?
that's the stigma.
And nobody's being that mean, but just like señores.
Oh,
Está perdida esa niña. Like, yeah,
That's funny.
Very judgmental.
so how'd you like Louisiana?
It was fun. I was lucky that I was there during Mardi Gras.
Oh,
Oh,
So
so
it
you
was
did
really
the whole
fun.
beads and everything?
Yeah. I had to be careful just because of COVID. If I get sick, I get in trouble. I might even get fired. But it was really fun. And you know what? I actually really like the parades and the beads. I was passing by during, I think it was like a parade called Bacchus or something like that. And I was like, oh, whatever's cool. I was on my way to get food. And I was like, Dude, it freaking pulls you in. Like, as I'm walking, maybe like by 3 blocks, I'm catching these beads. I'm moving people out the way. Like, I'm in this bitch. Like, the big thing that everybody wants to get is a T-shirt. Bitch, there was a T-shirt landed on the ground. I swiped that bitch. And, like, there was 3 other people trying to get the T-shirt. I said, it's mine.
so we're gonna see her in the movie and on like YouTube.
Yeah.
World Star.
Yeah. No, but you get sucked into it.
Well, let me ask you a question. You say you get sucked into it. Obviously, we all know Mardi Gras, beads. You know what that means. Did you have to go that route?
No, I
So
forgot.
you were just taking beats from people then?
Yeah, no. The Bacchus parade I think was a more family friendly parade.
Okay, cool,
yeah. I was moving little kids too. So everybody could get it.
Looking like the tias at the Mexican parties with the piñata.
Yeah.
See, I was there during
the
Black Decadence or Southern Decadence.
it's the
Yeah.
LGBTQ plus.
Yeah, it's
Parade.
the gay parade. That they have. No bullshit.
No, it's just because I remember.
I mean,
And he
not
went
that I
up-
have anything against
And he got sucked into that too.
nothing against my gay people, but I
I
went
didn't
there.
know that they had that.
Yeah, it's like the second biggest festival I think in the world, or if not, maybe I'm misquoted, but in America for sure.
Wow, that's pretty
And
cool.
it's a LGBTQ festival,
Yeah.
and it happens during. I went there. What was it? September or July? September, I believe.
Yeah.
And we didn't know it was happening. I went there for a business trip with a buddy of mine, and when we were out there just having drinks and food, people were like, "Oh, you guys are a cute couple," because he was a black guy and I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
He was a cute couple, cute interracial or mixed racial.
Yeah.
I was like, "No, we're not a couple." But yeah,
Dang, I didn't know. What did you say it was called?
Southern Decadence.
Southern Decadence, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know they also have like Jazz Fest. They have a lot of things.
Yeah,
That's
they have a lot of
cool.
things. Pretty cool.
Jazz is awesome, man. If you ever have a chance to just listen and be
Yeah.
live, it's badass.
Although Sisko has a bad experience of New
I do.
Orleans. He hated it.
So I'm a 49er fan. So in 2012 we were in the Super Bowl and it was in New Orleans.
Oh, I remember.
So I ended up going to that.
Was that against the Cardinals?
It was against Ravens. Ravens.
Oh.
It's a bird. Same thing.
It's a bird.
It's a bird. Cardinal
No,
Raven.
because Cardinals are red, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's Arizona. That's
Yeah.
as much as I know.
That's a nice bird, though.
Yeah,
Ravens are
exactly.
kinda like-
So we were there and we ended up losing that game. And it was Mardi Gras time too. Super Bowl. The whole city was lively, full of everything, but I was miserable. I didn't want to do anything.
they gave up that game.
So I just went to the hotel, forget everything. I'm going to sleep. That's it. Bam.
Damn.
Yeah, bad time. Did you go to Bourbon Street?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was fun. It was.
Let me ask you a
different.
question.
Here it goes with his 21 questions.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
This has nothing to do with
I'm not trying to get caught up.
Did-
don't set me up.
Oh, so you're like that.
No,
You just want to get caught up.
No, okay.
Special someone?
Oh,
okay.
not like that.
Someone's.
I was gonna ask if you had the Gator balls.
I don't think I had gator balls.
No, not that. They're not
Oh,
balls.
the meat.
Yes,
Yes,
the ground
I
meat
was
and
like
the little
gator
balls. Yeah, gator
I
balls.
had turtle too.
Turtle?
Huh?
Yeah, I had turtle.
How was that?
It was really good.
I
Oh
don't
wait,
know.
no, it wasn't. Sorry, it was a. No, it was like a turtle soup, but the
Were they
soup
swimming
was
in there
too
and shit?
thick. No,
But how's the meat though?
it would taste
would
kind
kinda
of like
rough, right?
chicken.
The turtle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would think it would be like squishy, no?
it was just like a mix of like this type of seafood that falls apart. It's like white. Is it a scallop and chicken?
Oh, okay.
Like the texture kind of
nice.
like a scallop.
So it's kind of like a gumbo,
Yeah, it was like a gumbo.
like a turtle gumbo.
Yeah, but it didn't say gumbo. It just said like turtle soup. So I thought it was gonna be more soupy. So when
Gotcha.
it came out, it was like this thick like porridge. I was like,
You need a
ooh.
knife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
alligator. The alligator balls are not bad.
Yeah.
They're grounded. I didn't try the whole meat,
Just
but it's grounded and they make it with this little like
Just the balls.
yeah, it's like a little breaded ball and it's pretty good.
Albondigas.
No, it's
Louisiana
breaded.
style.
It's kind of like the Panera, the little bread balls that they have with the meat and cheese.
Panera.
It's
Or
like
you
that.
mean
Not
Portos?
Panera, sorry.
Portos.
Portos, yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, those
Portos,
are
I
so
don't know.
good.
They're a
Just like
little
that.
thick.
But cool.
Yeah,
So
but it was fun. All in all, it was a really great learning experience, and I brought my brother out
Oh, did you?
for
Okay.
a week, and that was really fun too. It
is
was
this the
nice.
brother that brings you the big gallons of water?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Did he keep you hydrated out there? Because I know it's,
Dude.
it gets kind of hot down there.
You know what? When we were there, it was actually like pretty perfect
Okay.
weather.
nice.
There was a couple days where it rained, and then a couple days where it was hot. But for the most part, it was really nice weather.
Oh, so you didn't
Yeah.
experience the moist. When
No,
it gets
no.
moist down there.
Everybody kept telling us like, "Oh, you're lucky. Like you're getting
Stay-
out of here right before
The humidity
Yeah,
and
The
all.
humidity. There you go. Yeah,
yeah.
that's bad.
So
Fuck that.
you filmed, obviously you filmed Fangs with Disney.
Mhm.
How was this one different? Obviously it's a bigger picture, but
Oh my gosh. it was way different. It was like, I think in every way it was different in the sense of like the growing fangs was for kids and teens and things, and this was for grown-ups. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be rated R. But also the actors, the experience. I mean, I was working with some like incredible people. Not that our cast and crew at Fangs wasn't, but this is like veterans and like icons. I was like, holy crap. So it was a huge learning experience. And I wasn't the lead, so I was able to just learn and see how people did things. But it was really different.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
You worked with Anna Faris, right?
Yeah.
On that movie, yeah.
Oh, man.
How was she?
She's so nice. Everyone was nice. You hear stories of like more seasoned actors, you know, wanting to sort of be in their own away from like newer actors and sort of that whole thing. But she was so nice. Everyone was. They didn't mind that like I was there. You know, like, they were really kind. Yeah,
That's dope.
Yeah, I got very lucky.
Did they call you? Did they have a nickname for you? Do you guys do that on sets or no?
No, not necessarily nicknames, but we do, like, we were playing games, like you know, this game where you, like, hit each other.
Hit each other?
Yeah.
Like, hey,
And,
you owe me one. I'm going to hit you.
yeah. That's, motherfuckers were punching me. Shit, a little too hard.
Oh, so you still play that shit?
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah, but they were really, man, they really embraced me. And then, I don't know even, like, if I'm going to be that cool and level-headed.
But the learning experience, huh? Just in general?
God, yeah. Just to see someone who is so good at what they do and who's been through so much in different genres and things like that was, man, it was incredible to see it live and see how they prepare, how they work the camera, what they know and what they're already thinking of before it happens, and how they just deal with everything that comes up on set. Man, it was so valuable. Like, how would I describe it? Like, nobody can really teach you that, if that makes any sense. Like, you kind of learn it by experiencing it.
Yeah, it's like anything else. There's like the classroom where they're trying to teach you, but you're hands-on and actually visually seeing it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
Yeah, it's
on the job training.
training.
Yeah.
Not even that. Like, you kind of, it's like you see someone that's really good at something, and you're kind of just soaking it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not necessarily teaching you, but you're just watching and observing.
Watching, and also I'm like observing like the best of the best. It's not like you know, like it's just like heavy hitters, and so
That's dope.
Yeah.
Cool.
I got real lucky. Like you say.
No, you've been lucky. I mean, last time you mentioned you've had great castmates, and like everybody you work with has been really good. So
I know. Let's keep it going.
keep it going.
So any new projects coming out next, or?
Well, we still have the On My Block spinoff called Free Ridge.
Oh, okay.
That's coming, and then you have another project that should be coming out soon. I'm not allowed to say anything. I'm not in that much of it, but for some reason, they still don't want me to say anything. Yeah, but that should be coming out in a couple of months, and I'm excited to see what
now I'm a little curious.
Yeah,
I can tell you guys off camera. Because I'm in.
Then we'll tell you guys on camera.
Now I know not to talk to them.
No, I'm just kidding.
Cool. So, you've been back for a couple weeks?
Yeah.
What have you been focusing on here? You just chilling?
Oh hell, I wish.
So you've been busy now that you're back, right? Like you're not just taking a vacation.
Yeah, thankfully, I've been just working on my block spinoff for Free Ridge and just doing my own prep and things like that. It's my first time being a part of something so big, and so it's been really interesting. I've also never really had to learn as many lines and be part of something that, you know, spans a certain amount of time. Usually the short film that I did was maybe like 20 pages, I want to say, if that, and it, you know, just beginning and ending, and even with the movie I didn't have that many lines in it. It was just like, you know, I was a supporting character, but this one it's a lot, and so I'm learning and prepping sort of how I want to navigate moving forward when we start shooting. Hey, this keeps coming up.
That was fine.
Yeah, as long as I don't know if you could hear it through the other one. I just don't want you to be all truck, you know, like I can only hear one ear, and I start dozing off if only sound comes through one ear. I start thinking I'm fucking losing my. It's up to you.
I don't know if either this is too small or I got big ears.
No, it's fine. You don't have to. I mean, we can hear it. We can regulate it.
And
But
just don't yell at on the microphone.
so what are you doing now? Like, obviously, to prep for roles and for how do you? People say they get into character. Like, are you doing that too? Like, getting into character? Like, are you trying to like?
No, I don't do method acting. But honestly, that's part of it. I think I'm figuring out a process that works for me because I've never done this. I've never, like I said, been such a big part of something. It's kind of been trial and error, and even the ways that I memorize and figuring out how I retain the most amount of information and how, to work things out. I think I got overwhelmed in the beginning and sort of like being really obsessive with every small detail and things like that. But as I figure out what works for me, I notice that it's not really necessarily I have to stress over every small thing. It's just kind of okay, like what sticks out, what's the most important thing, and then work from there. Because there's also a big element that I can't control, which is like whatever the other actor brings. And so, it takes two. So as much as I prepare, I also have to be able to, like, when the day comes, throw everything away and then be like, okay, I'm present with you in this moment, and whatever you choose to do, I'll follow you. And so that's that. And I have really incredible actors around me, so it's a lot easier. Gotcha. You know what I mean? I trust them, and I know that like they'll wherever we're at, it'll be good because they're very good.
Cool.
Well, that makes it sound hard as hell. Like, that's tough. I mean, sometimes when we're just talking to everyday people and they react a certain way to something you say, you're like shocked by it and you don't know how to respond to it. Imagine like that's actually what you're doing. It's
but that's why we prepare, right? Because we want to make sure that also we have come to the conclusion of picking the best choice for the scenario that we're in. Yeah. And so we'll work through whatever doesn't work. And if something doesn't land, we're like, okay, that didn't work. Let's try something else. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try something else.
But even then, that's tough because you can try to prepare as much as you can, but you're not prepared for everything. Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like, something can just happen.
I love those are like things that get me really excited because it's when you're really present and you're alive and you're really going through the motions of what's going on, like in real time, and you can get lost in this sort of scenario that you've created, and I really enjoy those moments of spontaneity.
So he's getting excited because he's a preparer too.
Oh, I'm
a procrastinator.
Yeah.
I've always done my best at procrastinating.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like even with my college stuff, like my papers. It's due at 10 a.m. Oh shit, 7:30. In the morning. In the morning.
Damn.
I shit you not. You seen Old School?
Yeah.
Oh, is that with Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You know where he blanks out and shit on the debate?
I think so.
What is that?
That's fucking hilarious.
That's me. Fucking when I'm focusing on something that I need to like.
Except at the end of that answer, it's wrong.
No, I wouldn't have graduated if I didn't. But that's me. I work better. Like, don't get me wrong. There's things that I like to prepare. I think there should be some type of preparation for certain things. But for the most part, I feel like I operate under stress.
Yeah. And some people do. Yeah. And especially working with actors, they all have a different process of doing things. And so it is really interesting to see and sort of mold yourself to the way other people work also, because you can't just be like, oh, this is what I do and, accommodate to me. No, you have to be ready to like work with everybody. And there are people who, like you said, they procrastinate and they want to work, they work a certain way and they're still really good. So it's like meeting in the middle and figuring out. Like,
balancing preparation and balancing adapting, I guess you can say.
And also not overwhelming yourself and stressing yourself out with these little details that are not going to make a difference. In the beginning, when I just started figuring out a process, I would write out every little thing that you could think of. And it really got me nowhere. And I started learning that like these just small things don't matter. And I'm very fortunate because I would be stressed out right now.
Yeah. It already sounds stressful to me, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. Like
No,
I couldn't
no,
imagine. Like
but it's-
were you stressing out about the anxiety attack over here?
I know that's my mom when I talk about it too. But it's really fun. It's also like work that I like to do. It's research and process that's really exciting for me. So it's not, even though it is stressful, it's really fun too because it's like what I'm passionate about.
Once you see the end result, right? It just
and even like doing it is
Yeah.
I mean like
Well,
that's
you
fun
mentioned
for
right
me.
last time she said on the first podcast that never aired that you knew you wanted to do this since you were little. You said you used to talk to your
her brother and her doll.
to the fucking
Let's move on.
the vacuum.
Oh, the
remember?
vacuum. That's right.
She
She's
said she would talk to the vacuum and have interactions with the vacuum. So
whip it or hit it or something when it misbehaved.
treat her. But so you're right. When you do something you love, it's not even work. You don't even think about it as work. You think about it as just like, even if it's stressful, you enjoy it. You get lost in this shit, right?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I don't know. I find this a little weird. Like for me, when we do something and we finish it, I like to admire it, right? When we do like machine or conveyor, whatever it is, I like to admire it because you see the process. But there's some actors that don't like to see themselves or see the end results.
I don't like to see it.
You don't like it either?
Oh, hell no.
You don't like seeing like
That shit
all
makes
your
me
that's what I was gonna ask. All your
cringe.
hard
Yeah.
work, everything you put into it, everything you're talking about, and at the end, once it's done, you don't watch it.
I think the reward is like getting to do it, like because I think it's hard as hell to get a job. So when you get a job and you're like, okay, I did it, this is incredible, and then I'm moving on. But I can't. Even when we're like filming and they'll show you playback and people are watching, I can't watch it.
Why?
I don't know. It's so
Like,
weird.
Hey, Mike. So we got some tickets to the premiere of The Estate now. Since she's not gonna go watch it.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you
no,
go.
that's different. That's different. Okay.
But why? Like I don't get it. That would think that you would want to. For you, I mean, because I know some people care about what other people think about the whatever, either themselves or the end product, right? But you're so like, it seems like you're so focused on, you love doing it, and then why wouldn't you want to see your creation?
It's not
what I'm
that I don't necessarily want to see my creation. I think it's more of when I'm doing it, I'm not really self-aware of myself, like me as Keyla. Like I am, obviously, to a certain degree. We have to keep everybody safe and, But as far as like when I'm watching it, I'm like Keyla fully 100% again, watching like me do these weird things, that I'm not aware I'm doing in the moment. Whatever I do in the moment is what I think the best choice is. And in my work, to a degree, I feel like I'm fearless. Like I don't care if it looks ugly, or I don't care if it looks dumb, or what other people think. Those are my instincts and I'll go with it. But when I'm fully Keyla again and I'm watching myself do that, like, oh shit, man. Like, what?
I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
We're our worst critics, you know, right?
Yes, 100%.
So that's the thing. I think that makes a lot of sense.
I just can't.
I mean, Cisco don't want to sit on this side because this is bad side.
Really?
I remember we talked about this in the year
Oh,
Yeah, so-
yeah. Let's bring that
This
back.
this
since
side
you wanna
this side grows
expose
out.
me.
This side doesn't grow out.
So, I don't know.
It's looking like both sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
I found a new barber.
Cool.
No, I'm just kidding.
So you took your little brother to his last project. How did he enjoy it?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
It's so funny because we always joke about it that like my little brother really gets to like reap the rewards of
That's dope.
like the opportunities that I get to have now. But he's the best travel partner, I think, because we fight almost every day. I mean,
But it's brotherly love, right?
Not like fist fights or nothing like that. And
Yeah.
sometimes
Unless they're going like this.
yeah.
We're even.
We're even.
Dad, that was good.
Nah, you can't catch Keyla. But...
I get it. No, but when we're together here, we fight a lot, and then when we go out and we're traveling together, we don't fight as much. It feels like we're really like we got each other's back. Hey, be careful and shit like that. But it was a lot of fun, and to experience things with him, it was so funny that I had been wrapped up in other things that I wasn't really like present, I guess, of where I was, and I remembered that I had like a bucket list of like things that I wanted to do specifically like for acting, and one of those things was to go to New Orleans and travel for work, and I had been so preoccupied with other things that I forgot that I had reached that goal and that milestone. And so while we're watching the parade, I start crying because I become so emotional. And my brother's like, "Damn, a
You
parade
got in the moment.
got you crying."
Like I didn't get that beat.
Yeah, I was like, shut up, leave me alone. But
How much apart are you guys?
4 years.
4 years? Okay.
Yeah,
Is it just you and him?
yeah, just us two.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's a good age gap because I'm far away that like if something happens, I'm responsible to like, okay, what do you need? I can help you, but I'm just close enough to where we can still relate to each other.
Gotcha.
Because his freshman year would be my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
And so it works. Because I don't know. Sometimes even now I'm like, damn, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
Some of the things.
I feel you with the sound guy.
right.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Sound guy's my brother, if you guys don't know. I think we talked about this in other shows, but sound guy, we're what, 10 years apart? No, I don't want to say it. How old are you? Not, you're what, like
23.
23? Okay.
Oh, you're 23?
Yeah.
I thought we were only...
Yeah. I'm older than you.
Never mind, we're half a lifetime apart.
No, but like, was he like kind of like your kid growing up, or how was that?
No, it was funny because I was in high school when he was a baby, and then I left the house. I went to the Marine Corps. And
Oh shit! You went to the Marine?
Yeah, it was in the
Oh,
Marine
I
Corps.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Spent almost 8 years in there. I know
Whoa.
people. Sisko already told me don't talk about the Marines all the time. I'm not. She asked me what was my relationship with them. I left the house
Oh, so
when
you
he
were
was
when
a
he was.
baby. Yeah, actually, you were in what, kindergarten or first? Kindergarten, right?
I think so.
Because I went to Japan
Damn.
October of
Sorry,
2003,
switch
and
my
he was a dog that year. He was dressed as a dog.
Yeah.
I was
And
like, where's this
I
going?
remember-
I know.
He was
Yeah,
a
no.
dog.
I just remember. So I'm trying to remember
Blues
how old
Clues
he was.
or what?
Yeah. He was just as a dog, and I don't know if you grew up in a Hispanic family.
Yeah.
Well, Cisco grew up. He only had another sibling, so he didn't have to share shit like we did. I grew up with 3 other brothers and a sister.
Yes.
And my mom, I was the oldest, and my mom would recycle fucking
Oh,
costumes
you're
and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I was one year,
Oh,
you were gonna be in next year.
So you were a dog?
I don't know. I think so.
Eras
That
un
shit was
perro.
It was like a puppy like costume, and then
That shit was
They
ripped,
painted
bro.
our
Yeah,
face.
They painted your face.
Hey, good thing you didn't wear that shit to elementary, dog. We
Nah,
made fun of your ass.
nah. When I met this fool, we were already in 5th grade. So
Oh, damn! You guys have been friends for a
Yeah.
long time.
yeah, she said a long
I know.
time.
Emphasize the
long
long.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, this is before you guys were born.
Oh shit!
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah? Then,
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah,
94.
because I was a baby when he was in high school.
No, you weren't even born.
Oh yeah, and you guys met in 5th.
94 is when I met you.
Shit.
Oh yeah, I was
I was
born.
98.
Start doing math, guys.
Yeah,
Start doing math.
Me too.
5th grade, 94.
This is the part where Mike blanks out and gets the answer.
No, this is where Cisco tells me after, why is that my age?
Oh,
25?
Scott Steiner, man.
But anyways, so
Yeah, you guys look young. I don't know how old you are. I'm not really good at doing
thank you.
That's
That's
good.
good. Said.
We are
Who looks
young.
older? Be honest.
Because your beard.
Wow. Well, it's not my fault you can't grow any facial hair.
Nah, but you got great hair already too and shit. So,
Yeah, I think like facial hair
Yeah.
ages people sometimes.
so you were talking. You were
I
at.
doesn't look bad.
No, it's fine.
You had asked me about like how the relationship
Oh yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
So I guess just to conclude it, so we can move on.
yeah.
I've always related out of all my brothers and sister, because I only have one sister.
Mm-hmm.
I've always related, like you said, that 4-year gap. I think is cool, because my brother, who was 1 year younger than me,
Mm-hmm.
we're not that close.
Mm.
But with my 4-year-old brother, 4 years younger than me, I have had the closest relationship
Closest,
throughout
right.
my life. And then Saul, I've had my closest relationship from being the oldest and the youngest.
And the youngest.
The only thing I don't understand is the fucking lingo. Like,
Oh yeah.
like I thought I was hip at one point. We thought we were hip, but the shit that they say or you guys say,
Yeah.
Like, what did you say? Once,
That's how bad it is. He still says hip.
Hey, I don't fucking World Star. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking.
What do you mean World Star?
Everybody gets this shit from World Star, fool. You know what I'm saying?
World Star was like our time. What are you talking about?
What's it now?
I think it's TikTok.
Fuck.
I think a lot.
I watch some
I'm not really
TikTok.
on TikTok like that, but
Cool.
yeah. But that's true though. Even with my brother, he be saying some shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Finna? Finna?
Oh.
Okay. Finna, get it from the homies. You know what I'm saying?
I do say that. Too.
Yeah, I say that too.
Finna? You gonna say finna?
Yeah.
You say less?
Say
Oh
less.
yeah.
What the fuck is say less?
Say no more.
Pretty much.
Literally
I mean,
what it means,
it's
like-
literally what
like
it's.
you're saying and doing too much.
Yeah.
That's what it says?
Oh no.
No, because he said it to me.
No.
It's like when you're asking for something. Like no, it's like when like let's say you ask me for a ride and I'm like say less. Like
I got you.
yeah, like don't say no more. Like,
Damn,
you don't
I
gotta
was
explain
wrong.
yourself.
Shit, let me be quiet.
You know the thing that tripped me out was when Saul, when he started working here, he started, oh, that's gas. And I was like, what?
Hey, that was damn.
This was
Honestly,
like-
maybe I'm not that.
It was like, how did he know? I just
I was
farted real soft.
I was like, for real, like, damn, dude. Push that shit away real quick.
Yeah.
But apparently that means it's dope.
It's fire.
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire took me a long time.
Oh,
Even fire, like now I know what fire means.
Yeah.
When that's fire.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fool, it's just hot. Like, it's context clues. Fool, you were Blue's Clues as a kid. Figure it
No,
out.
I know, fool, but it was just kind of like I felt like I don't know. I felt like that shit wasn't part of my vocabulary. Like when I was in the military, I met a guy that was from the East Coast.
You said fire isn't part of your vocabulary?
Vocabulary, like growing up, it wasn't part of my lingo. You know what I'm saying?
So if shit was on fire, what would you say?
Nah. I said what it means now.
Yeah. I got you.
I knew a dude that said, "Oh, we were lounging."
Chilling.
Oh yeah.
I didn't grow up fucking saying lounging. Who said chilling?
Yeah, that's a little far. Too. You know which one gets me when like something's so good is dumb.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah. Yeah.
When we so dumb? What the fuck?
No, do you know what I'm talking about?
It's like, yo, this is
Like-
dumb.
This is so good.
Dumb,
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn, fool, you're dumb, fool.
No, phone.
Oh,
No,
you
you-
guys
No,
are that
yeah. Wait a
You're
minute.
just dumb, right?
it's like so good you can't believe it, so it's dumb.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
everyone's like, that's just stupid. Like,
Well, that I know, because Will Smith and shit. Even though I don't fuck with Will Smith anymore. Fresh
Oh.
Prince. this
Well,
is
what he
stupid.
did was stupid.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid. Yeah. What do you think about that as an actress?
oh damn.
And
Do you- are you
actually,
pro
most
Will?
of your roles have been comedic too. So
Yeah.
how do
You're
you feel
actress,
about
but you're
that?
also comedic. So, like, are you pro?
and you're funny,
or-
so
I'm funny.
you gotta watch yourself now. You gotta watch.
Oh yeah.
Put that on your resume, remember?
You guys are eating me alive. Shit. Oh my god. I don't really know.
You don't know which part you want to go?
Oh no. Like I can see both sides. You know what I mean? I don't know, but
Oh, I think
I'm-
I'm anti Will Smith right now. I'm
Yeah.
Controversy.
boycotting him. I used to love his show, Will Smith.
yeah.
You don't do that shit, bro. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what fucking alopecia is, bro. I'm fucking serious.
No,
I say this shit. Is it a
Tom,
condition?
check it. You know what's
Yes.
you know what's
Sorry that
funny?
you have that. How the fuck am I supposed to know your wife had alopecia, dog?
You know what's funny though?
What?
A lot of people are starting to claim that now. So I got a new barber, right? So he was cutting my hair, and he
He
was
said you had
no. Hey, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Shave it off, whatever.
We're not
But-
making fun of the disease. Please don't think that, guys.
No,
I don't even know
I'm
if it's
like-
a disease.
But-
It's just like one of those words that people had. I don't
But
fucking know.
you know how some people have a bald spot, like on their head or something. That's technically alopecia. So a lot of people now that are going to cut their hair, they're like, "Oh, I have alopecia. Can you like?"
That's not
And
funny.
and the barber is like, and the barber is like, It's just a
Shit,
bald
I
spot,
smacked
dude."
Oh wait, that's Will Smith.
wait,
never mind.
what happened?
No, bro, but honestly, how the fuck is he supposed to know? I know this is old news. This is like weeks already, but it still gets me. Like, me and my wife have a discussion all the time. Like, she's like, well, she does have some. It's like, I get that. Nobody's talking shit about what she has.
Yeah.
But how the fuck? It's like you. If I say something.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm saying it's like if you get mad at me.
like,
It's like if you get mad at me for not knowing what the fuck you have in your life, and I say something that's something. I make fun of you, like, or me. If they make fun of my weight, and they're like, "Oh, che gordito, he likes to eat tacos," which I do, by the way. But what if I told you I have fucking a disease that makes me, blow up or whatever? How the fuck are you supposed to know that?
No, but here's my thing. That guy's an actor. He should have acted like a human and shit. So.
I think he did, bro. But when he saw fucking Jada Pinkett look at him.
No, in the sense that, dude, like,
He won an Academy Award that day. What the fuck, right?
You can't. It happens in elementaries. It happens in junior high. What are we setting for as a president? Like I said that wrong. But yeah.
I know what you meant. But you did say it wrong.
Yeah, I added the S instead of the C.
He's a president's.
But what are we setting? What example are we setting in the sense that if someone says something that's wrong, you go up to him and hit him. What he should have done is go backstage, wait from backstage. He comes off, hey, what did you mean by that? Do you know this and that?
I thought you were going to say he should come back. They should be like,
well, wait,
shit.
he still could have.
Yeah,
He still could have. He asked Chris Rock, hey, what was that about? You know that she has this and that. And if Chris Rock would have said, hey, my bad, it was just a joke. I didn't mean it that way.
I didn't even know she had alopecia.
Cool, sorry. But if Chris Rock would have said, it's a fucking joke. Like if Chris Rock, the way he would have responded would have been like, it's a fucking joke. Get over it or some shit like that. Then boom, slap the shit out of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
but even if he said that, it's a fucking joke.
yeah.
It's a joke. They hired him. The Academy Awards hired him to be fucking funny. If you're an actor, as a matter of fact, nobody's safe. If you're no, I'm serious.
We walking down the street and shit like that around like?
No, I'm saying I'm pro Chris Rock right now. So nobody's safe at those shows.
But we can all agree that was Will Smith's greatest hit since I Am Legend.
But anyways,
Anyway, moving back onto the.
You're on a roll today.
I was saving those. Remember, so?
He might show up, fool. He might show up. He ain't got shit to do anymore right now, so.
That fool's coming up the stairs right now.
That fool don't got no more jobs and shit right now. So
Hey, I'm taller than Chris Rock, dog. So.
But you gotta fucking.
Yeah, Chris Rock's short. He's like 5'10".
I don't know if that's shorter.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But-
Well, how tall are you? Oh, let me not put that out there.
5'5.5".
Oh, okay.
Gotta throw that half.
Don't forget the half. Hey, I use 6'1.5" too, dog. So don't you?
I gotta throw that half.
But no, we sidetracked way off that, huh?
Yeah, no, we were talking about acting and.
Kind of like Jada's hair. I mean, I'm just messing with you. We're
Well, we're gonna get canceled. We're gonna get canceled.
He's like,
No,
Anyway,
but seriously, alopecia. Never heard of it. First time I hear of it, my wife's like, yeah, she's been having it for years. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, everybody has issues, personal issues, and obviously, it's a lot more that stems from that. I mean, we go through certain issues. I'm sure you've gone through certain issues, especially in your field. You're talking about all these people you're interacting with, so I get it. No, but just in general.
I don't know who the fuck I am.
No, but in life, you're like when you work, it's not the same people you're working with. Like some people that have a normal job, we have the luxury of seeing the same people every day, so they kind of know us in that sense. But obviously, you're working with different people. Well, when you're working on different projects, obviously, but it's not the same. We all have certain issues. We don't know them, so it doesn't make sense. But
Sure.
back to the the brother thing. I don't know. We sidetracked way off that.
How did we? Was that what we're talking
Yeah,
about?
we were talking about brothers, and we were talking about what's cool.
So, but your brother's very supportive of everything, right? That you've been doing, and
Yes.
you say he's reaping the rewards.
Yeah. Dude, that dude has such a nice life. I was just like, damn, dude.
Does he ask? Does he say, "Hey, hook it up with certain actress,"
No.
or like, "Let me meet this person"? Like, obviously, like.
Oh, has he? Well, also, I don't have that many friends. Like, I'm not out here like that. And also, we live pretty far, so it's not like I'm out there all the time.
Gotcha.
But they do joke around, like, hey, when you go to those parties, like,
Hook it
take
up.
us. My brother and his friends, who they're like kind of like my brothers. We've been friends for years.
Mm-hmm.
But that is really funny.
Do you go to those parties?
No.
No.
I'm like, well, no, I don't. Let me just stop.
Why not? That'd be pretty dope.
I'm not a huge like party person, just in
Just
general.
in general?
Yeah, and it's far.
Hollywood.
There's a few things I really dislike in this life, and one of those is driving. I Man, I'm grateful that I have a car.
Pretty soon you'll be able to get your own driver, right?
And I don't know if they do that anymore.
No?
Like, I think, you know how they used to do limos to premieres, and then, like, that got outdated. And so I don't know if...
They don't do that anymore? For premieres?
Limos?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What the fuck? How do you show up?
Uber and Lyft and shit?
No, they get like a black SUV now.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I was thinking about the other day, can you imagine like, the amount of traffic? Just with just limos and like, it's crazy. It really even takes so long to get there. Yeah, man.
Tight.
So support system. Back to
the support system,
So that's cool. So last time, you were mentioning about your support system, your mom, even though she didn't really know what you were doing, she was always very supportive of you and how you kind of acting school and you went into all that.
Yeah.
Has that changed at all? Like now that you went to New Orleans, what was it like for her to look like?
It's really interesting because for a long time, I think she didn't really know what I was doing. She was just happy that I was happy. But now, like, being busy and being able to support myself financially is like she's like, what the like de dónde sacas este dinero? Like she doesn't really know what I'm doing.
Estás vendiendo drogas.
But it's like weird for her that, not weird, but it's just like, it's surprising that
I'm sure she's proud of you though.
Oh yeah, no, in a positive way, in a very she is really proud of me. But like that's what I'm saying. She didn't even know. She doesn't know that I'm making it. She just like has no idea what I'm doing. So to her, it's just like, oh shoot, and like it's just really like weird. I guess not weird. Weird is not the right word. But because for so long I talked about doing this thing, but nothing was happening, and she saw how much I was struggling at the barbershop and how like I really like couldn't make ends meet at all. I was so much in debt. That's not correct grammar. Y'all know what I meant.
Yeah, we got
It's the president. Yeah.
I owed a lot of money to the bank is what I'm trying to say. And so like now being able to pay off my debt and like being able to like pay for my everyday and have my main source of income be acting, it's like very surprising to her. She's like,
so let me ask you about the barber stuff, because you said that you're a barber and you're saying that, so that means you own your own barbershop, or did you
like
start,
I had just credit card debt.
Oh, okay, like just for fuck around and shit.
Yeah, well, just I could not pay for anything. Like I wasn't making enough.
She cuts hair, fool.
Oh, I'm not good.
Your mom has a barbershop, right?
Yeah, my mom has a
I'm just gonna say maybe they'll fix that shit that your bad side.
What is it? Alopecia?
Alopecia.
On my beard and shit?
You got alopecia in your beard?
You have that shit on your face because you don't get any facial hair, fool.
I got baby face. I got a baby face.
That's true, baby. I'm telling you, that's what like baby face, when you don't grow face, and when you grow facial hair, it makes you look older.
Man.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Man. Baby man.
That's fucked up.
I know.
So, does your mom watch your stuff? Like, has she now that she kind of sees you going, does she watch it?
Kind of. Like, she watched Growing Pains, and she was like, "Oh shoot!" She thought like that was cool.
Was she criticizing you after?
No. But when actually Curb Your Enthusiasm come out, my mom, she's a great woman, but she loves to party, so she was out when it came out, and so she came back home. She's like, "A ver, mija, like, pónmelo." And I don't know, she was a little tipsy or whatever, but
she's very lit.
Yeah, it was very underwhelming for her. She's like, "Oh, like, eso está."
I was gonna ask you about that. Did your mom speak English?
No.
Okay,
no,
so.
No. So that's and that was a thing that I know Curb has this in Spanish too, but I don't know why I didn't think about it at the time.
Español, yeah.
You know what it is? I think it's the type of humor.
Yeah.
It's like I would have thought my parents would not understand that shit either. They would have been like, "¿Y eso está chistoso?"
Yeah, like
and it's like, yeah, motherfucker, it's hilarious. But you know what I'm saying? Like, probably that was she was like, okay, no Nintendo.
Right. And also because I think the first, like, I got excited, so I wanted to show her for the first episode. I'm in such a small scene in the first episode, so her was like, "Oh."
But that was one of the funniest scenes, the restaurant scene.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember what she thought, but I remember her like not thinking it was anything. She's like, "Oh, cool." Like again, I'm happy for you. But I like, I don't know. I like that she doesn't really understand what's going on. Like, I don't know, because it's like two different parts of me, and you know, it's like.
Is there any shit you won't do because of your parents? Like, I'm talking about like roles as far as, like, you know, there's roles that a lot of profanity.
Oh no.
Or you don't. You just say,
I'll do them all.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe nudity. That's the only thing that it would have to make sense.
Gotcha. What about drug related stuff? Like, let's say a more serious role, like let's say a dramatic role, or maybe CSI or Law and Order, or you're like a junkie or something like that. Would your parents look down or?
No. Like I'm telling you, they don't even know what I'm doing, so they wouldn't even like. Yeah, like that's how like they understand, but they don't. If that makes sense. So yeah, oh fuck yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool because she can like play anything off, anything that happens in her life. Like, no, mom's part of the scene. There's like a crack pipe in her room. Oh no, it's part of my scene. It's my acting.
Method acting. I gotta learn about it, Mom. I don't know how to use it.
Hey, do you ever use your acting like? With your against your family, like
they joke about that. Like
you're pretending to listen.
Like estás llorando de verdad. Like estás llorando de verdad.
Do you fuck with them or no?
No, what the hell?
What about with other people?
No.
Why not? That should be funny, bro. I'll be doing that shit all the time.
All dramatic and shit. Someone asks you, "Hey, can I take your order?" Yes.
But also, honestly, people ask me that a lot. Or like a question that you'll get is like, "Oh, cry on command." And
what's that?
Like cry on command.
Oh.
I can cry on command in the sense that like when I have a role and I get cast in something, I prepare, and so when the day comes, I'm able to do what I need to do. But hard. I worked hard to get to a point where, so it's not like I can just turn on acting. Like,
That's hard, because my mom used to whip my ass with a belt, and I wouldn't cry. And then she'd be like, hasta que llores. And I'd be like, fuck, cry on command.
I could do that shit.
I wasn't crying for shit.
I could do that shit. I could cry, but I don't know about now, but I remember I used to fucking vámonos. But I was going to ask her, let's try to see if she could cry on command.
No, I can't.
I was just going to start saying, sad puppies. Puppy,
actually, I'd start laughing because I imagine him as a puppy. Or Saul dressed as a puppy.
I was never a puppy, but that was not my costume.
Oh, that's funny.
Cool. But, hey, have you ever done a cake stand? I know it's random, but
this was just...
No.
She's not the party type.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Well, because also I was homeschooled for the middle of junior year and senior year, and so I didn't like go to parties or do all that stuff.
Really?
Yeah. He says it's like so sad. Like
I used to throw parties all the time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So they had to be out in the window and shit.
They weren't hip. But they were cool.
But they were down. Hey, we did a lot of crazy shit. I don't want to say stories because then the one fan's gonna get mad. She was at some of those parties, I think. Yeah,
you know who made the comment?
Yes. So, anyways, I don't wanna let down that number one fan. Although my prima hasn't been.
Check the comments.
No, hey, my prima hasn't been active lately. That's another one of our number one fans. My cousin.
Oh, your cousin?
Yeah. She usually... She's very active, but she hasn't been active in the last couple of... I gotta talk to her.
Hey, we don't know. Things are going on in people's lives right now, you know? So.
Alopecia, guys. Alopecia.
Oh, my God.
Fuck that. I don't want to get in trouble.
Saul, cut that out.
But,
going back, we've been sidetracking.
Let's get to the No Mancha segment. I know you've been waiting for that. I think it's ready. We're time for the No Mancha segment.
Oh, mine's gonna be
all right.
I already had some.
You got something?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be serious or funny?
Controversial.
Controversial.
I already got controversial. We're gonna take it to another level.
End.
Exactly.
All right. Let's go.
Okay,
Mike.
so you were here last time, right?
Yes.
You know how No Manchas works.
Yes.
You ready for No Manchas?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, cool. So, hold on. Let me explain real quick. You guys know No Manchas is we bring out something. It could be funny. It could be serious. It could be controversial. Where No Manchas means, like, dude, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, no way. So,
Sorry.
No, that was me. Was that me or was that you?
No, that was Keyla.
No.
I'm going to call her out.
I thought it was me, too, because I just drank some water.
It wasn't me.
Back me up. What do you call that? That was like a water bubble?
Like, yeah, like...
No, not like that.
Oh, that was me
it
then.
was stuck in my throat.
Oh.
It was a mouth fart.
It's not coming from my head.
It was a mouth fart.
Yeah, because I drink water. Damn, yo.
All right. Here we go, Kayla. Let us know what's your no manches.
All right. This happened to me, like, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't know this could happen. So I had a really big audition, like maybe around 2:30, and it just so happened that my cousin was over at my house, like helping me do some stuff. And for breakfast, he got me like a barbacoa taco. Dude, it was
sounds
good.
good.
It was just one, but it was like you could make 4 tacos out of that one. It was so nice. That's not how you describe it. Not nice.
Oh no, it is
so
nice. It is nice.
Yeah, it was stupid good. It was dumb good. But dude, I'm gonna tell you, I ate that shit up. It was so good. But I get really nervous when I have to do auditions, and I get nauseous, and all of the things, dude. I get like sweaty. I can't really like stand still. And so as the day's going and we're getting closer to 2:30, I start feeling really nauseous. Right?
This is getting nauseous now.
No, I gotta burn. Just bad timing. Just bad timing.
Hey, hit her in the back, so.
No, but, so, long story short, I threw
Hold on,
up.
Kayla.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. All right, cool. You owe me one.
But I ended up throwing up, but I threw up so hard, like I was crouching, that I popped a blood vessel
Oh, hell
in
no.
my face.
Like in your eye, or
No, in my face. Like I don't know if it is a blood vessel, but like basically I had like little piquitos, like red.
I've never seen a blood vessel pop in the face.
Yeah, that happened to my daughter when she throws up hard.
Yeah.
Fucking
Dude,
little
I threw
dots,
up
fool.
so hard. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. And so I go to this audition, and then, like, that roja and shit. And I don't want to say, I just threw
character.
up. Yeah. Like, that's so embarrassing. But I was like, damn, what the fuck? I didn't even know this could happen. Like, I didn't know that you could throw up so hard that you turn
I know.
red.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that shit was so embarrassing.
But how'd the audition go?
We're not even gonna talk about it. It was whatever. You win some, you lose some.
Can't get them all.
No, dude. And I threw up so close. Like, I maybe like 15 minutes to like brush my teeth and get everything together.
Oh, wow. No time to recover.
Yeah, I had to bounce. I was like, oh, hello.
Like, damn, this girl's really in character. He's already coming into your eye.
Hey, crying command.
Crying command.
Dude. Just makes yourself throw up.
Yeah. But that was. Does that count as a no manches?
That's
That's no manches.
Yeah.
It's like, no manches. Why now?
Dude, yeah, of all the time.
Like, what the
and I didn't even know that was possible.
Well, I mean, I can tell you why.
No, but you know what it was? It was that.
The barbacoa.
You think so?
Yeah, you can't win them all. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not.
But also, when usually when you're gonna throw up, you know what I mean? But this one, it snuck up on me. So when I know I'm gonna throw up, I bring a banquito to the bathroom and I'll sit on it like at the toilet because I'm like, okay, we're gonna be here. Like, I just gotta get, I gotta get this.
Becoming familiar with the toilet. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, but this time, because it happened I'm so sorry. This is gonna sound so gross. But because I didn't like the whole conversation, not what I'm about to say.
Oh, Mike's had some worse conversations. Don't worry about it.
No, but because like it was so quick, I didn't have time, so I was just kind of like hunched over the toilet, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't able to like relax and just go like, I was
Is this a public restroom or at your house?
that was my house.
I was
I know, I was about to say, dude.
I don't know about hugging the
Where do you get the
toilet and shit.
banquitos from?
There's a guy that fucking
No,
gives
it's
you
like
cologne and shit.
the little IKEA
Yeah.
banquitos,
You know the worst feeling? When you have to throw up, but you can't. And you're just like gagging.
That's what,
Gagging.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it takes a while. That's why I bring my banquito, because I know it's gonna be a process.
I got a video of Sisko doing that.
Of throwing up.
Yeah.
Oh, do you still have it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta show it to me. That's
I'll
funny.
show it to you.
Yeah.
Like bat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. That shit was funny.
Vegas.
Vegas.
Oh, I think you guys did. You told me about this, but I think I forgot to ask.
Front of Denny's. So
this was
the Denny's. That's why you hate Denny's.
I can't eat Denny's.
I had Denny's.
Yeah, so I can't eat Denny's is not good. I don't know.
This is cool, fool.
It tastes very plastic. Every time I eat it, I get sick.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you get? Like,
just in general, I could get breakfast, or I can get like wings. It doesn't matter. Like
I'll be ordering wings at Denny's.
But, you know,
Denny's wings. I don't know.
No, but usually I
associate Denny's with breakfast. Like,
I'm a huge breakfast. I love breakfast.
And why are you getting wings?
No, but I'm just saying, like, I can eat anything. Like, sometimes when we used to go out, we used to stop at Denny's and have like that 3 o'clock meal and shit to get like, you know.
I'm an all day breakfast type of person.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. Then why you?
But that's why. So I would get something just to like, I don't know. I didn't want to eat like a full plate of breakfast when I'm gonna wake up in a couple hours and have breakfast again. You know?
Oh, true. So you'll get wings, and like a burger or something.
Something like that. And I can eat that. I can eat anything. I still get sick.
He's looking back at us. He's like,
yeah, it tastes good though.
All right.
You know, Takis is the one food that I know I'm gonna throw up if I eat it. But I'll still eat it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah, it's so worth it.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Takis give me heartburn. Fuck that.
I don't really like Takis, to be honest.
What?
I don't like the hot Cheetos, all those.
What?
Only hot Funyuns. Those are the only ones I'll eat.
Oh, hot
Funyuns
Funyuns are good.
Yeah, but I don't really like the hot chips.
Hot Funyuns are gas. Did I say it right, fool?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Hot Cheetos are ass. Ass means that it's not good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I learned that from Saul too.
All right.
Gas and ass.
Back in the day it was gas, ass. What is it? Grass, ass, or gas, right?
Grass, ass, or pass.
When you ever get somebody right, fool?
I don't know, fool. My dad always used to say, get in, sit down, and shut up.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
grass, ass, or cash.
No, if you want to ride, fool, you either have grass,
ass,
cash, or you give up that ass.
Oh, damn.
Fuck. Hey, homie, I'm walking.
Your face.
All right, fuck it.
New Orleans.
You want to do the Manchas?
No, mine's controversial, dog.
Okay, it's controversial. Mine's is not. It's alright. I got pet peeves here and there.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is tipping.
Oh.
I don't mind tipping when you go to a restaurant and they serve you blah blah blah. Tip. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get into this. I'll get it.
Especially if the service is good. If the service is bad, I still tip them, but not as good. But what I don't like is places that want tips for not doing shit. Example. The what is that ice cream place where you serve yourself? Yogurtland.
Oh,
they want tips.
Hey, fool.
I'm not giving you a tip though. You didn't serve me shit.
Some are very friendly though. You can't.
I don't give a fuck. You're not getting a tip from me, bro. I serve my shit, and at the end, and then they get mad at you when you put no sign. I'm like, the fuck you gonna do? Not give me an extra gummy bear? I'll put that shit myself.
You eat the gummy bear when they're in the back and shit. When they're in the back, right?
You even do your own toppings, huh?
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Places like that, it's like
they maintain it clean, fool. They maintain clean. They clean the counter for you guys.
So you tip when you go to those places?
You know what? I've gotten accustomed to tipping mostly everywhere I go now.
That's really good.
Like even if it's like $2, like I'll still tip because they're still doing something in a sense.
Have you ever had a situation where someone's like, "I keep your $2"?
No, because those places they're not accustomed. Like Yogurtland, they're not accustomed to getting 15%, 18%.
But they have on the little charge thingy up to 25%.
And then it says other.
I get that, but I'm saying
it's just the standard that those things have.
Yeah, fuck that. You ain't getting a tip from me.
So
pizza. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. Pizza.
You tip them.
Why? I do tip them. Don't get me wrong. I tip them.
Because they make the pizza, they deliver
check
it.
This shit out.
Except Papa John's, they forget the fucking ranch all the time.
Bro, check your receipt.
I get
There's a delivery
ranch
charge.
Is $1 extra. Sorry.
There's a delivery charge.
Yeah, makes sense. Gas, fool.
Hold up. No, what the fuck? That's not my problem. I go to work too.
Yeah, but
nobody was subsidizing my gas.
Delivery, but when you get things delivered, there's a shipping, right? When you ship things, you charge a shipping.
Yeah, but it's the standard shipping.
There we go. Standard delivery charge.
Delivery charge.
They only deliver within the area.
Delivery charge. Yeah. Why do I gotta tip you?
Because
I still tip you because it's customary.
Yeah.
But bro, you order a $8.99 pizza, you pay $35.
Yeah, Domino's be getting me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Saul, you have any words for tight?
No, I'm not tight. And you know I'm not tight. You know I'm not tight.
Hold on, let
But
me
it's
search
just
that up.
when I want a fucking $8.99 pizza, 2-topping pizza, and I pay $35, that's kind of crazy. Do I still order? Yeah, because fucking.
But it's not really the delivery charge. It's the taxes,
But shit, bro. It's like.
and you know, it's all those deals are fake, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
really.
Let me live in my own world. Let me live in my I'm getting a deal. Let me live in that.
It's like Black Friday and shit. They you know, like
They
they.
mark up everything and they give you 60%
Yeah.
off. You're still paying over the top.
Exactly.
Anyways, that was just my no manches for the day.
We found out he doesn't like to tip.
No, I don't mind
Hey,
tipping.
Yogurtland peeps and Redlands, don't clean the fucking counters when this guy comes in. when the M&Ms are mixed with the Skittles, leave them there.
Leave 'em there.
Fuck it, I like it like that. I like it like that. That's, to me, that's extra.
So it's already mixed. And shit.
Yeah.
I know. So you tip.
Yeah,
For
I've gotten
almost-
accustomed to it. Yeah,
even for takeout, like when you
Yeah,
pick up takeout.
exactly.
Even for takeout?
Yeah,
Nah,
fam.
bro.
And
Not
At
doing
least
it.
$2, a buck,
where did
$2.
that come from? Oh, sorry. I spit.
I don't know. I think it just obviously I think the whole COVID thing changed everything for me in that aspect.
Oh,
Because
shoot.
obviously, you know, those people before we didn't think about it, but those people, a lot of people relied on tips, and just in general, you know.
Yeah, I worked DoorDash during the pandemic.
Okay, so you would want tips, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So you're still doing something, even though you may not see it. People are still doing something in work.
Yeah, but DoorDash,
It's like
a known
Saul here.
fact.
Like I don't see him doing anything, but I know he's doing something. I just messing up.
Nah, I think DoorDash is different, bro, because that is the service, the
Yeah.
DoorDashing. They're basically getting the shit for you. But when you work for Domino's or a pizza company, you work for the company.
So let me ask you this.
The company should pay for that.
Let me ask you this. So they're charging a delivery charge. What's the
keeps
difference?
it?
What's the difference between the delivery charge and you getting it from DoorDash? You're still paying for to deliver.
No, because DoorDash. Okay, DoorDash. They
It's
work for
your own
themselves.
independence. Yeah.
The delivery guys for Pizza Hut or Domino's or whatever, they work for the pizza place.
Yeah.
So the pizza place should take the cost of the delivery. That's what the whole $5 service charge or whatever the fuck. I don't mind paying a service charge for delivery. I get that. I'm not picking it up.
I think we've gone too deep into this.
Anyways,
That's
well,
everything.
that
No,
was
but
my
it's
no
very
manches.
interesting.
Yeah, I think it was just a pandemic for me. I think a lot of people were,
A lot of
and
yeah.
I just got accustomed to it. So,
Oh, that's really good.
I don't
Start
mind
bringing a tip jar.
so
So,
What's up?
does your type of business get tipped?
Yeah, highly.
Highly? Damn.
see, everybody,
You take out the
it's become a norm.
stems.
It's become a norm, like splitting checks now. Like like it's become a norm.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they tipped highly. I didn't know they tipped at all.
They tip highly.
Yeah, he threw that in there. He got no. Not
Hey,
no
do you show up
regular.
with high expectations too, or what?
Nah, honestly though, sometimes some people don't, but like for the most
So
part.
you dip. On the next one, you like cut out a little bit, or what?
Nah, it's just like if you do tip, like I'll have you as a priority for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah, makes sense.
You get me?
that's-
So it's
yeah,
like you
yeah,
show
yeah.
me love, I show you love.
There we
Yeah,
go. There
see,
we go.
and it's medicinal. Might help with alopecia too.
There you go. Jada, hit him, my brother.
Oh my
He got you.
Will needs some to chill out. Anyway,
damn.
my no manchas.
What's up?
Oh
What's
yeah,
controversial,
what's your
bro?
controversial?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it there.
It's more controversial than
It's
alopecia?
political. Yeah, it's political.
Oh
Gotcha.
shit.
Yeah, I don't really like doing this, but I just have to.
Somebody got to do it.
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
Cisco for president.
Just educating our
Presidents.
peoples,
He said Mexico.
Yeah.
Florida, the home of the free, until you speak out against Ron DeSantis. Disney, you've heard of what's going on with Disney?
Like I can't speak up.
I just come on the movies, fool. Like, but they Florida passed this bill that says don't say gay.
Don't say gay.
Yeah, don't say gay. So you can't refer to gay, lesbian, or anything that's LGBTQ plus community like related in classrooms and anything, even of age or whatever. Doesn't matter. They put these fine letters in there for age appropriate, whatever. But Disney spoke out about that, like, hey, that's wrong. Because technically it is wrong. You're imposing their freedom of speech for someone. The Marines, the Army, they all had that at one point too, right? Don't ask, don't tell.
Ask, don't tell.
But now it's opened up, right?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't.
Yeah, they used to have this thing where
if you were gay, you get kicked out. Back then.
back then.
I didn't know it was like.
They just passed it. Maybe 5 years ago. So I don't know exactly the time frame, but recently.
Yeah. So Disney spoke out and said, "Hey, that's wrong. This and that." So Ron DeSantis is now attacking Disney, trying to cancel them with their whole political things, right? But hey, whatever. I just hope Disney leaves Florida.
What's gonna happen?
So they're gonna have to pay taxes now. Like they were getting a tax break because they provided so many jobs in Disney World, and because they paid for infrastructure. So what happens if they're gonna get taxed now? And be like, forget you guys.
Where would you have Disney World?
Move it. I mean, they can
Where?
move it anywhere else. New Orleans, fuck it. I don't know, but and then Florida, the state of the free, until you attack math. So Ron DeSantis again.
Well, first of all, I honestly, fool, I feel like I'm fucking like stupid, not in a good way. I don't know who the fuck Ron the.
He's the senator, like the main.
Okay.
He's the one that's favored to be like run for president. Obviously, he's using Trump's playbook in the same way.
Gotcha. So he's busting out.
Yeah. So
Trumper.
home of the free, right? They say, and then now he's canceling books, math books. So 54 out of 102 books were canceled in Florida because they somehow relate to critical race theory.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
no, you're fine. You're fine. If you have something to say, say it.
No, that wasn't like fucking. Ah.
Yeah. So I guess there's charts and graphs
So infuriating.
that relate to emotional awareness and things like that, or there's like this online formula that says, "Oh, are you a racist?" and you take a quiz, right? And it shows the racial bias, whatever. So they're canceling that because certain books or certain things have emotional awareness to certain things, and they're canceling math problems.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
If you have to take a test to see if you're racist, you're probably racist.
No, it's just an example. Like there's things right with racial bias, but there's a lot of things
How
like
do you
that.
feel about Mexicans?
And yeah, but you know, and you know why they're doing critical race theory? Why they're trying to do that, right?
What do you call Juan plus Juan?
They'll allow
I feel you.
they'll allow those, obviously. But you know why they're doing this whole critical race thing, right?
No.
They're trying to erase the past, in a sense.
Yeah.
You know, all that shit that they did, and they're trying to make little Donald not feel bad for being white.
You think that, you know, that's kind of.
And I'm sorry to use the name Donald, but you know, just
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But it's kind of funny because it almost feels like for the longest, I mean, not all white people, but white people were obviously racist, the most racist. It's known throughout history. And now they feel like they're the minority? Do you think that's that because of Trump?
No, I think Trump obviously just said a lot of things a lot of people were thinking and just holding back that they couldn't say. But, I mean...
But I feel like white people think they're the new blacks or the new Hispanics or the new Asians. Oh my God, look at me, they're attacking me.
I don't think it's that.
You don't think so?
I don't think... Well, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. We should actually have someone that's something into that. That would be great to get their perspective, you know?
Yeah, that'd be really
And why certain people feel a certain way. But, I mean, they're thinking about a little boy for, you know, feeling bad for being white. When, I mean, he shouldn't feel bad for being white. He should feel embarrassed that like some people are still doing the same shit that they were doing hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
That's where they should feel embarrassed, you know, like, hey, like we're way past that.
But be honest, bro. Be honest. Think about it. How's that little white kid gonna change his mentality when he's growing into that? Like, you're right. They should stop and what the fuck are you doing? That was wrong 100 years ago. It was wrong 50 years ago. It was wrong 10 years ago. But let's be honest. You grow into that.
In a sense.
You're being
What
groomed.
is it that hate is taught?
Educate, yeah, what it is. I mean, but education, and that's what I think they're trying to take away. Education, that's why they're cutting back books. That's why Texas wants to do 4-day-a-week class only school. You know, like, they're just trying to do a lot of things to not educate us. Minority, Mexican communities, black communities, they're not the best educated schools. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have the best funding. Things like that. That's why it's important for us to get educated, our kids, or things like that. Nephews, nieces, pass it all on. Keep our culture alive and teach the culture. teach, the white people, hey, every culture is beautiful in a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it's about, I think. And I just think what they're doing is ridiculous.
Stupid.
And it's so hypocritical because they're the ones talking about, cancel culture. And they're over here canceling culture. You know what I mean? Like, literally. And
So, that's kind of fucked up.
So I just think
I didn't know that was happening, bro. I haven't even watched the news because of that. Because all you see is negative shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, apparently there was
angry when I.
I get emotional.
Me too. I'm so emotional.
I get emotional. And I live in a city where it's fucking. Yesterday we were driving, to go get tacos. Yeah, no. No, we're gonna get birria because we were trying to get birria Friday night. My daughter had a performance. She's an ASB. So she was the mascot, and they were having
that's so cool.
She's doing the Will Ferrell flips in
Nah, she was dancing. I told her to do the lawnmower and the sprinkler. She's like, no, dancing.
She told her to do that. Maria Sofia.
So we wanted birria, and they ran out. So the next day, yesterday we were going on the way there. Mm-hmm. I live in a city where there's a lot of racists. This is a white, predominantly city. And you could tell who are the Trumpers. I call them Trumpers. Obviously, I have nothing against white people. I have nothing against Trump supporters, except the fanatics, the Trumpers fanatics. And you could tell who they are in my city because these motherfuckers, you think you're in the South. They have this dude's had a big ass 4x4 truck, and they had the flags, the big ass flags, like they're fucking rolling to the street.
They have that in my city too.
Oh man, I hate that shit.
Hey boy.
Yeah, hey boy, you lost, boy.
Yeah.
So we were cruising. My wife's like, oh my god, my wife hates them and shit. She's like, because they all they do is talk shit. And it was this Mexican dude on a bicycle. They were in front of us. We were behind them.
Oh,
and this Mexican dude on a bicycle on this. You're allowed to go on the street, right? As long as you're not impeding traffic. And these motherfuckers start honking bad. Just
oh my god!
And it's not the regular horn, bro. You know them Trumpers have that. Yeah. So my wife I got pissed. So it gets me emotional.
Yeah,
like,
I get.
My wife was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Yeah."
I would read my window and I start screaming. I leave the fuck up. I get so angry. I'm not someone who, obviously because of my job also, that like I get emotional so quickly and I get angry and I get frustrated and it like doesn't fit in my head how people are so, what do you say? Like,
yeah. What?
Ignorant.
Ignorant. Yeah, like the level of ignorance that they have is like something that's hard to comprehend.
It's not even ignorance. It's privileged. They feel that they're privileged.
Yeah, some people obviously do, but
because ignorance means that you don't know, but you do know, bro. There's a lot of things nowadays that you can't say I'm that ignorant. You can't say you don't know Mexicans, Chinese, or Asians and blacks. That shit don't apply no more, bro. There's so much technology that you can only be so much ignorant. You know what I'm saying? It's privilege. That's what it is. These motherfuckers. And hate, exactly. So.
Yeah, that's...
Damn, fool, you got that shit deep?
Yeah, fool.
No manches. That was a fucking deep, that's a deep message.
Yeah, I could keep going, man. I'm really like...
Nah,
I feel... No, but one thing we all have to start doing, I think, is educating, and showing the importance of educating, especially our communities, about all these things. And we talked about it last week, voting and getting involved in things like that. Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm privileged and I'm lucky to have what I have, but I need to start doing more. I think, especially with the next generations and things like that. So, and I think likewise, and in your profession, you guys have a big voice, and I think more people have to step up and do that too.
Yeah, and also I think even I've been lucky thus far to have a career where the roles that I've had, apart from Maria Sofia, that they have said something and have...
And they're not gender or race specific, right? They're not like...
No, they are.
Oh, they are?
Like, in the sense that they're taking a stand. Like, for example, with Growing Fangs, my character was bisexual, and she was a vampire, and she's also Hispanic, and so it we were saying something in the story. It tells you that it's okay to be who you are, and you don't have to hide these parts of yourself. And I think that's pretty cool because sometimes you do have to take jobs where you are just saying or doing whatever, and you're being airheaded. And even with Free Ridge, I think it deals with I'm sorry, I meant on my block, and it dealt with like some really heavy
I think
topics.
you just dropped a hint, bro.
No.
I was gonna say.
No, sorry. I meant on my blog that it dealt with, like gang violence and how that really can take over a community, and how, the struggles that you go through when you're involved in this sort of space and you have to deal with these things.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those topics where you can keep going and going.
And, we're underrepresented, and thank you for, going out there and representing, for real, yeah.
I'm never be uncomfortable.
Going out there and representing, like we need more Hispanics, more Latinos involved in acting and getting their opportunities as well. So it's definitely nice to see. We won't forget you either.
Yeah, who are you?
Because you already know who this is.
But anyways, it's coming to that time where we're gonna be closing it off soon.
Yeah, so we just want your words of wisdom again.
Yeah,
they were actually pretty deep last time.
Shoot. I'm gonna use the same one.
Go for it. It's nobody heard them, so
nobody heard them.
You guys got
a chance to. I mean, nobody heard them because we couldn't. The audio was fucked up. But.
And that was such a good episode too. I had so much fun.
Wow, what did she say? She didn't have fun this time.
No, I'm saying it was a lot of fun. But that was like that was really cool. But words of wisdom. I think what I said last time, I think I spoke more about my career and things like that. But if there's any piece of advice that I could give that I think has really worked for me, is having gratitude at every point in your career, or whatever it is you're going through. Because I think it's easier to be, more grateful when you are at a certain level and you do have a certain amount of things. But I think when you don't have a lot to be grateful for, and you're, doing free work or just going through the motions of like rejection and all these things, to still be grateful. And I think gratitude is something that's so powerful, and it comes back to you. I truly believe that like what you put out there, it's something about gratitude that is really powerful. And I think it made a big difference in my career and the opportunities that I get to just be very grateful for everything.
Gotcha.
That's
cool.
Yeah, and we're not grateful enough, man.
Yeah,
we're so caught up in our daily lives, going here, doing this, doing that we forget the little things, family, loved ones, friends, and we forget to be grateful for those things. And
well, thank you for the words. Thank you for the words of wisdom.
Man, I'm just on a different deep level today.
Yeah, we went from we hit the high notes, the low notes, the middle, and everything in between.
You guys, when you do the segment, you don't share words of wisdom?
No, we usually we leave them up to the guests, because we want you to leave with a powerful statement. You know what I'm saying? We do have words of wisdom. Actually,
well, I do, because he's never said any words of wisdom.
Never really said anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine's it's pretty alike, but kind of somewhat different.
I thought you were gonna say pretty controversial. I was like, okay.
But it's time waits for no one, and it's never too late.
Oh, I agree. I will say, people ask me, be like, "Oh, do you have a boyfriend? Or you got things like that?" No, because like these opportunities are coming around. They're not gonna wait for me. They're gonna come around again. Yeah. And so right now, I get distracted.
You're focusing on your career.
Yeah, and so, but I think that's a really good one.
Yeah, and it's never too late. I mean, to do whatever you want to do when you're older, it doesn't matter, but time waits for no one, like in the sense that enjoy the little things. In that sense, enjoy your family, enjoy your loved ones.
Yeah, time waits for no one. That's really good.
So.
Yeah.
I guess I'll throw one out there that I've always lived by. Sometimes I haven't followed it to the fullest, but I still come back to it. And I guess I'll say it only because this was supposed to be our first episode. This is a reshot of our first episode. Yeah. So I wanted to put it out there. Something I always live by is, you know how people believe in destinies and stuff like that? Mm-hmm. And I've always questioned that. So I've had I wasn't always, I'm not religious now. I'm not as religious. But I lost faith for a while because of a lot of shit that I grew up, growing up. And one of the things I used to say is, people used to always say, lo que va a ser, el destino ya está escrito, lo que Dios quiera que te va a pasar. And I would always question, well, why am I suffering right now? Why am I doing this? One thing I came up is, there is no destiny. You write your own destiny. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get, in the end, what you want.
What you
put out as long as you work for it. Mm-hmm. So don't ever think that, like, I used to be a black sheep in my family, and growing up, people used to always say, "Oh, that was gonna be a fuck up," and if I believed that, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So I used to always say, it doesn't matter what they say, I know where I'm going. Yeah. So you write your own destiny. So I guess that's my words of wisdom is you write your own destiny. Don't ever think it's set in stone. If you did something wrong, that doesn't mean you can't redeem yourself and fix it, and change it in the future. So
you know what's powerful? Words of wisdom. Why it's a big thing. We have to guess something. When he was talking, you know what came to mind when he was talking about the bad times? What you said, being grateful. Yeah. Look back and be grateful because those times changed them in a way, or change us in a sense and mold us. So.
Yeah. And we're about to cry.
But
anyways, this has been a great episode. Again, thank you for coming. I know you're busy. You know, you're doing all these great things, and we appreciate you giving us some of your time.
No, thank you guys. This is a lot of fun. I always have fun when I come here. I come here twice. Oh man, you guys are. Thank you.
No, thank you, man. We appreciate that. So, and we always have fun too, man. Even before, I wish we could show you guys the outtakes, but we're always cracking up. And stuff,
we wish we could have been recording so that our pre-conversations are pretty funny. Yeah. So,
yeah.
But make sure you guys go check out Disney Plus, watch her on Fangs, watch her on HBO, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Do you have an Instagram? Do you want people to follow you, or is that personal?
No, you can follow me if you want. I've hardly ever posed. That's why I never read it.
All right.
It's just my name.
Okay.
Keyla Monterroso Mejia, FYI.
Yeah. I have like 5 posts. It looks like a fake account.
But yeah, make sure you guys also check her out on The Estate. When does that come out, actually?
That'll come out in a while.
Okay, so next year.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys catch her on that, and also on the spinoff of On My Block, right?
Oh yeah, Free Ridge. That'll probably be. Oh no.
Can you say the title?
Free Ridge. Oh yeah, yeah. That's public knowledge.
Okay, cool.
No, if you haven't seen Maria Sofia, check that one out. That shit's fucking fun.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Okay, guys, this has been a pleasure. We're gonna close it off. I'll let Sisko start it because I'll start fucking up and saying I'm Sisko.
Yeah. So. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, and all that stuff. And Mike, go ahead and close it out.
Peace out. You guys have a good weekend.